The nation today mourning the loss of a legal luminary and American icon, Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, passing away Friday evening at the age of 87 after a battle with pancreatic cancer. As the tributes pour in, a political battle is already brewing over her replacement. Here's ABC's Karina Mitchell.
This morning, with the presidential election just over 6 weeks away, the death of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg triggering an epic political battle with the ideological future of the court hanging in the balance. Sources close to President Trump say he will name a replacement for Ginsburg in the coming days, and Senate Republicans are promising confirmation. Across the country, an outpouring of affection for the legendary justice. But Democrats are saying not so fast, remembering how Merrick Garland's nomination to replace the late Justice Antonin Scalia was derailed over election year politics. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell saying the nomination was for the next president to make, not Obama.
Let me be clear that the voters should pick the president, and the president should pick the justice for the Senate to consider. This was the position of the Republican Senate took in 2016 when there were almost 10 months to go before the election.
For now, the nation is mourning the death of a legal pioneer. Crowds gathering at the steps of the Supreme Court as flags above the Capitol and the White House lowered to half-staff. 3,000 miles away, a candlelight vigil in San Francisco as tributes pour in from across the political spectrum, hailing Ginsburg's work as a champion of equality in her quarter-century on the court.
Whether you agreed or not, she was an amazing woman who led an amazing life.
She became a pop culture icon and symbol of strength and determination as a four-time cancer survivor. Chief Justice John Roberts calling Ginsburg, quote, a jurist of historic stature and a tireless and resolute champion of justice. Speaker Nancy Pelosi, the first woman to lead the House, calling her death devastating. Former President Bill Clinton, who nominated Ginsburg to the court in 1993, tweeted that she was one of the most extraordinary justices ever. And former President Barack Obama in a statement saying Ginsburg, quote, believed that equal justice under law only had meaning if it applied to every single American, adding when Republicans refused to hold a hearing or an up or down vote on Merrick Garland, they invented the principle that the Senate shouldn't fill an open seat on the Supreme Court before a new president was sworn in, then called for consistency. Karina Mitchell, ABC News, New York.